Hello, and thank you for watching this short presentation on tips for writing a stellar innovation grant application. I'm Dr. Loretta Donovan, and I am an FEF board member. I'm a professor of educational technology, and I facilitate the online MS in Educational Technology at Cal State Fullerton. Before we get started, I feel it is important for you to know more about the Fullerton Education Foundation, or FEF. We are volunteers, we are community members, parents, teachers, administrators, and students who, under the leadership of Foundation President Hilda Sugarman, are here to support you, the educators in Fullerton School District. We raise money so we can give you money. Make sure you check out our website to see our fundraising events. But you are here to learn about the grant application. Each year, you'll be notified of the application window. You will submit an electronic application that is reviewed by the Foundation members using a rubric. There are several parts to the application. Before you begin writing the application, make sure you've read the call for applications in its entirety. You'll see categories and deadlines to meet. Of course, you should pay attention to spelling and grammar. Most importantly, you must have your approval of your administrator for all projects, and for technology-specific projects, you must also have Bob Mastronato's approval. Bob will need at least 5 days before the deadline to review your proposal for compliance with federal and state technology requirements and to ensure there is sufficient tech support for your requests. If you have any questions at all, contact us via email at fullertoneducationfoundation@gmail.com. Now let's look at the actual application. The first section asks you to summarize the project. If you look at our website, you will see examples of project descriptions. Be succinct, but be descriptive. Focus on the students and their learning. Next, you'll need to describe why the project is important. What is the academic need for this project? Perhaps your students do not have opportunities to garden, or perhaps you have noticed that they are not grasping a particular standard and you have an innovative idea to promote learning in that area. Do not describe access to technology as a need. As you write this section, don't mislead the readers into thinking that you cannot teach without this project. The project should be an innovative way to enhance learning, not to make your teaching easier. This section leads directly to the project goals. Once you have an identified need, your goals will be easy. For example, if your need is that students have been struggling with measurement and you have innovative ideas to address this need, such as a cooking class, then your outcome will be about improving their understanding of measurement, not about taking a cooking class. If your need is focused on students and creative writing strategies, then your outcomes are about increasing their ability to write creatively. Make sure you discuss how you will determine if you met your goals. For example, student scores on measurements tests will increase. Students were able to write stories that showed creativity in different contexts. Many people confuse describing goals and outcomes with the activities that are going to be implemented. Keep the goals separate. The implementation section is the fun part. This is where you'll paint the verbal picture of what the project looks like in action. Keep in mind that not all of the grant readers are educators or have knowledge of your grade level. Help us see what it might look like if we came into your classroom during one of the projects. Describe what the students are doing. For example, during this project, students will be visiting the Fullerton Arboretum to learn about vegetable gardens. At the Arboretum, they will blah, blah, blah. On returning to school, teams of 4 will design blah, blah, blah. At the end of the project, students will blah, blah, blah. I think you get the picture. Finally, you need to include a detailed budget. Be specific. Taking a shortcut in this area can appear that you have not done your research and you're not that passionate about your project. As you are writing the application, make sure you do not share your identity or the name or mascot of your school. Focus always on learning and help the readers to see why your project is innovative and will enhance learning and 21st century skills. Thanks for listening, and we look forward to seeing your application.